In this video, I'm going to explain a little bit more about similarity. So I'll show you some of the tricks that you have to go through to figure out if two shapes are similar. So if we have a problem like this that says these two shapes are similar, what is the measure of the missing side x? Here's the missing side x, okay? So we're not given complete information. Shapes are similar if their corresponding angles are all congruent and their corresponding sides are proportional. So we could see that all the angles are exactly the same here. So they are congruent, all of them. And now we know that because these shapes are similar, their corresponding sides are proportional. So let's look at the proportionality of AC to RT. These are the two sides that we are given. So they are corresponding to each other because we could see that this rectangle is similar shape to this one. So the ratio of 4/8 equals 1/2. So that's their proportional value. So now the ratio of CD to TU is going to be x/10. Okay, x/10. So we know that the shapes are similar. So that means that this proportionality is going to equal 1/2. Okay, all of these sides, when you do the ratio for all of them, they would equal 1/2 because we know that the shapes are similar. So now we could just solve for this equation. And we know that 1/2 equals x/10 because the side lengths are proportional for similar shapes. So now we can isolate x, and to do that we need to get rid of the fractions on the bottom. Okay, so to do that we undo division. So to undo division we multiply. So we multiply both sides by 2 and 10. Okay, so if you need some help on doing equations, there's links in the description to those lessons and you could find them there. Okay, so now if we multiply 2 and 10 here, 2 is going to cancel out with the 2 and we're just left with 10. And similarly, when we multiply this side by 2 and 10, the 10's cancel out and we're left with 2x. We have to further isolate x here, so we're going to have to divide by 2 on both sides because undoing multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. Okay, so that's what we have to do to isolate x. So divide both sides by 2. When we divide 10 by 2, it gives us 5. And then when we divide 2x by 2, the 2's cancel out and we're just left with x. So the missing side length is 5 centimeters. So this would be 5 centimeters. And that's all there is to that problem. And don't worry if you don't get that right away. You can do this. Anyone can do this. You just need to watch the video again. As well, you could take a look at the description. Like I said, there's links there to other videos of mine that I've done that are similar. As well, you could download the ebook. There's a link to the ebook in the description. And in the ebook, there's a link to this video. It'll take you right to this video and you could follow along in the ebook as you watch the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.